We're here with Dave Elby of PayGo. Dave, how's the show going for your company this year?
Rod, it's been great. It really has. We've been here since it opened, really pretty much nonstop traffic, high-level folks, people really interested, people really looking at customer engagement and how to improve it and really leverage some of the assets that they've built over the years, whether it's CIS or smart metering or meter data management, demand response. All those investments customers have been making over years are kind of all being brought together now and really enhancing customer engagement. It's been great. Thanks.
So are those the top issues for your clients, or are there other issues they're coming to you with?
Well, I get it's even going back to old school like you and me, right? It's been meter to cash. Now we're seeing meter to cash to seconds because you're seeing customers able to pay cash at locations, remote locations, smart metering with disconnects and through all the integrations to CIS. That whole meter to cash process is really going down literally to seconds where it used to be weeks and months. In the old days.
In the old days. Not that we're that old.
Yeah, exactly.
But so is there kind of a next step? Is there something beyond that you're seeing as you talk to people?
You're seeing it on the floor too. You're seeing integration, things like the Alexa, those in-home automation products where you can walk in your house and say, hey Alexa, what's my balance? Your balance is $8.50. How much did I use yesterday? Hey, can I make a payment? All those types of things are all really coming true, right? These are that utility of the future is kind of almost now, right?
It's upon us, huh?
It's upon us, yeah.
So we're in Phoenix next year. What's PayGo's plan for Phoenix?
To be there, and hopefully with a much bigger presence for next year, more people, maybe a bigger booth, but why not, right? Because we've had such a great experience here in the last couple of years. It's been great. So yeah, we'll definitely be there for sure, and I hope everybody else comes too.
Dave, thanks for your support. So Chris, how's the show going for your company this year?
Outstanding show so far, like every year, great traffic, real good decision makers, and a lot of people that are interested in seeing how we're pushing technology for utilities forward.
Great. So we know the market's running pretty good, but for you, what are you seeing? Is there an uptick, or how's the market right now?
I think there's big focus on what the experience for the customer is as they interact with the utility. So whether that's on the web, mobile, different options for experiencing, having some form of experience with the utility. Big focus from the market on that this year.
So you're the sponsor of our big Thursday night event, and over the years, for many years, but what kind of play do you get out of that?
I think the name recognition has become very spoken about, and a lot of people coming by and even thanking us for making sure that there's libations and fun to end the show. So we're very grateful for it.
So Chris, you have a new feature in your booth this year, and you have acrobats performing brief shows. And how's that going for you this year?
Oh, excellent. I think we were trying to tie together an entire theme around our cloud services and our movement of a lot of our software into the cloud for the utilities, and the lightness and the excitement of the acrobats leads to that. So we've had quite a few people stop by and see the show, and even had some nice clapping going for the performers while they were working. So
I love it, and I love the actual clouds floating around. It's very different this year. Chris, thank you for all your support. What are your plans for next year for CS Week?
I think we're going to be doing a lot of the same thing. We're going to be here and having a good time with you guys and driving business. So thank you guys for putting on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you, Chris. So today we're here with Indy with First Fuel. So Indy, how's the show going for you this year?
It's been a great show this year. Attendance has been great. We had a great time at the executive summits, the key account forum. The floor here is extremely well attended, and the presentations have. I think there's a new high bar for the presentations.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So, Indy, what are the important issues that utility companies are bringing to you to discuss at this show?
A bunch are emerging this year. I think I see a few themes. One around in customer engagement in general, that I think I see a lot of sophistication happening there. That a year or two ago, customer engagement was its own side thing, and now it's sort of the interface between CRM and CIS and energy efficiency and the customer experience and CSAT. I think those are all very much part of the discussion now. I think analytics has been another thing that we naturally get asked a lot about, but I see other people getting asked about it as well. So I think it may be a little bit of a convergence here between the customer service organization and the IT organizations really spending a lot more time together.
Oh, that's a great insight. So, what do you plan to do next year? We're in Phoenix, and what are your plans regarding Phoenix?
Well, Tampa was amazing this year. It's going to be tough. The weather here, it's been 80-something degrees all week, and the water's been, just shining on us. So Phoenix will be fun. I guess we'll have to bring golf clubs. So.
We're here with Hernando of Open International. It's a first-time event for his company. So, Hernando, how's the show going for you?
Well, it's been amazing. To be brutally honest, it had exceeded all the expectations that we had. So, we were planning. Since we started the company, we're a subsidiary of a larger company, Open Systems in Colombia, and we're just coming to the U.S. market. So we've come here as attendants, and we're planning to come here this year, and we did. But so far, exceeding our expectations. The reaction of the market has been great to try something new. We are inviting the utilities in the U.S. and North America, Canada, to try something new, to give a chance to a newcomer in the market. So every day we've been solidly booked, people coming from different kind of utilities, electricity, water, gas, different tier segments, municipalities, investor-owned utilities, and they've been, sharing the things that they are looking for, the challenges that they have, what the kind of are the things that they are.
Let's cover that point for a minute, Hernando. So obviously you have lots of customers in South America, Central America, and so what are you finding as the top issues here in North America?
Customer experience, I will say, is number one.
Yeah.
So there's a big concern on how the utilities are interacting with their customers, with the new generations coming. A lot of questions about integration with social media, how to have a multi-channel communication with the customers, how to be on top of them, how to try to anticipate their needs. So we are trying to, in response to that, we're trying to show not only what we have today, but the kind of things that we're working on, our roadmap, and integrating artificial intelligence, bots, tools to enhance the end user interaction with the company, as well, or end customers' interaction with the companies, and as well as the field technicians. So we're trying to show the things that we're doing, and very well received. So far, we're happy seeing all the potential and all the things that can come.
Great. And so will we see you next year in Phoenix?
Hopefully, yes.
We're hoping so too.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
It's a great booth.
Shoot a little bit of that. It is a very good booth. We're with Vicki Weber with Blue Heron Consulting, formerly an executive in the industry for many years. So, Vicki, how's the show going for your company this year?
Rod, it's going really well. There's so many new vendors that give such an opportunity to the utilities and little competition to us vendors as well. So the show's going really well, and there's a lot of people here.
So, what was your favorite show, just looking back in the last 10 years?
Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, it was 2016 when we were on the stage with you for the Excellence Award. Avista did a great implementation, and we're just so proud of that. And the way you celebrate the folks that work really hard on those large projects, it's just great.
That was fun. So, Vicki, when you talk to all these people at CS Week during this week, what are you hearing are their top business issues?
I think data analytics, there's a lot of curiosity around the data analytics, and loyalty, and we still talk about millennials and Gen Xers and all of us baby boomers. So, just trying to get that conversation going between everybody, and I think that's some of the challenge that's going on.
Will we see you in Phoenix next year?
You betcha.